Hello friend, today I'm going to share the magic of sound art.
And I'm going to share about films for action. Let's get to it.
I'm going to be talking about a website/podcast, and this is called Constellations. Now, I only heard about the podcast and I was super excited to talk about it, and then as I was gathering my show notes, I found the website and it was like even better than the podcast. I'm so excited about this. It is co-founded by Michelle Macklem and Jess Shane. And Constellations is a community of listeners investigating the world through sound. Constellation features a wide range of audio works which unravel the distinctions between experimental documentary, sound art, soundscapes, fiction, and music. The pieces we air demand a deep listening experience. I'll talk more about that later. And encouraging listeners to expand their conception of narrative, sound, and attention. Constellation also prioritizes working with artists who are either BIPOC, LGBTQIA+, gender diverse, women, and emerging creators under 30. So cool. Now the podcast is short sound art stories, so they're usually only in the 5 to 10 minute range, a lot of times in the 7. The website has longer form versions of these kind of sound art or documentary style works of art. And then there's a mystery box. Now, mystery box, you can contribute. So you just contribute various sounds, and then someone puts all of those sounds from all contributions around the world and puts them into one different soundscape or story. There's also a newsletter, there's a website. If you like, it's like Joe Frank, so it has a very much and you talked about Joe Frank in a prior cool sheet where it's like this strange version of reality and also fiction and blends of sounds and concepts. And definitely if you like that vibe, you will love this. So Karen, I know you will love this. Definitely check out Constellations.
Oh my gosh, I want to contribute to it.
Yes,
I have
you have a better chance than I do, which is great.
I still have recordings I had a radio show where I created soundscapes. And I have recordings of them that are just sitting there.
No, you have to. You have to do this. You will love this. When I saw, the name alone, Constellations, I knew Karen's in already just with the name. Right. But then the fact that it's kind of like Joe Frank and everything else that it is about is, I know you love. I know a lot of our listeners are going to love it because it is. The concentration part, I do want to talk about though, because this is not a podcast. A lot of podcasts, maybe I'm doing the dishes or cooking dinner or doing something. This is a full immersive experience. Oh. You do not want to be even on a walk. And I do this all the time. I kind of multitask that stuff. Now, I found the best experiences when I'm just sitting alone, sometimes in the dark even, and just listening because it is a full, sometimes it's in stereo. It is a full experience that you can only get when you give it your 100% attention, but it is so worth it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. And what's really cool, like the mystery box, right? So it has all of this. On the website, it also breaks down. So every sound they used is like an individual file that you can play by itself.
Oh,
and you can hear where it's at in the finished piece, or you can listen to the finished piece as it is. So I love the fact that it gives you all of the samples so you could even do your own if you wanted to. Yeah. This reminds me a lot of Mid-Valley Mutations? Is that it's kind of that kind of vibe as well that Austin Rich does in our local area. So he'll definitely, I'm going to send him some info. He probably already knows about it, but so cool.
But
or maybe not, and maybe you contribute. It's so cool. Yeah. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. What am I going to listen to or watch first?
I know, there's some good ones.
Show? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whew. My cool sheet, I'm going to be talking about an organization, and this is called Films for Action. Their mission is to empower citizens with the knowledge and perspectives that are essential to creating a more compassionate, just, regenerative, and democratic society. Films for Action was founded in 2006 by a few friends in Lawrence, Kansas, after they realized how essential healthy media is to a healthy democracy. And so over the last 15 years, they have curated over 1,000 free documentaries and 4,000 short films, plus over 150 pay-per-view documentaries. These span 34 topics that are all related to changing the world. During this time, they've reached tens of millions of people. And this is pretty amazing because they've achieved this organically with people who just love sharing it. This is not part of them being part of any rich corporation or TV network or anything else. They have 850,000 supporters on Facebook, and their site, this website, has 70,000 members. Their library is ad-free and 100% supported by community donations. And their pay-per-view films on site are to help support the filmmakers, and 90 to 100% of the revenue for those pay-per-view films hosted by them goes to the filmmakers. Yay. On their site, you can use the Explore button to filter content by type and topics such as food, sustainability, economics, solutions, or big ideas. And anyone can add videos to the library. Half of their best content, they say, was added by members, and I added Sal y Cielo, that was a cool sheet from episode 229, to their website this week. So I feel really good about that I've already participated in there and just helped grow their library. So if you are interested in any of these kinds of films or interested in supporting them, check out Films for Action.
Oh, wow. I can't believe I've never heard of this. This is like totally right up my alley.
I know.
I cannot wait. This is another thing. Like, I want to stop the show right now.
Yes.
And just go start watching these. I mean, I love documentaries. I love these sustainable projects. I'm going to get lost.
You will. Oh, there's so many. And I want to give a shout out to my student, Lily Clancy. Thank you. She told me about this website.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, Lily. From me too, because I know I'm going to freak out and watch this. Just watch so many of these. This is so cool.
I searched through our database twice because
just
I was like,
sure.
I'm positive
no
Brian's
way.
talked about this. Like,
Did they just change their name or what happened? No, I don't think unless they have just changed it recently. That's what I love about. There's so many things. You know, we've done this is our 230th episode, and I'm still learning something that I'm actively interested in and searching for.
Right.
So I can. It's just wonderful, and I cannot wait to dive into these.
Yes,
you'll love it. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You are welcome.
And thank you, Lily. And if you want to check it out on your own, if you forgot, go to 10bestest.com/seed, and that will get you all of our show notes for all the cool sheets that we talked about this week. Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Brian Hart.
I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And let us know in the comments, have you ever heard of sound art before?
And let us know, what's a great documentary for change that you've seen?
If you're enjoying the show, please give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned for another incredible show.
And don't forget to stay curious.